If you guys want to switch it up to the Chiefs, maybe Jack, I'll let you start on them.
Yeah, I'll start with the Chiefs. I mean, what is there really to talk about? We know exactly what we are going to get for the Chiefs. We thought there'd be a lot. We thought there'd be a little bit of stuff going on with the Chiefs, obviously, with their cap situation. We thought maybe players coming into contract.
Funny, interesting. Cap situation, huh? I wonder who said that they would be able to keep all their players.
Doesn't mean they're going to keep everybody.
This is a perfect moment for Jack to just put in the clip, man.
All the guys
it came in an episode.
They would be able to keep. You were worried about Chris Jones. I said, don't worry. They will be fine.
This just creates more worry for players in the future, like Mitchell Schwartz and everyone else.
Just keep going.
Now that Mahomes' contract is looking like a bargain.
I'll handle it. Keep going.
I think that the Chiefs, obviously, they brought back everybody, and they extended people that most people, unlike Anish, sorry, I'll put that out there, didn't think they'd be able to extend. But the team it's I think, a top 3 roster in the NFL. Everyone would agree with that. They didn't get very much worse. I think they got better through the draft, adding Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So this should be the best offense in the NFL, especially passing-wise. And I think this defense got better over the course of the year. I've got them going 13-3. I think there's only a couple games they slip up to good teams. I have them losing to Baltimore still. I think they lose to New Orleans. And then, like I said before, I think that they drop one game to the Broncos when the Broncos put it together. But the Chiefs team is insane. I think they're always going to be pushing for the first seed for the next 5-7 years. Every time Mahomes is there, they're going to have that possibility. So there's really no doubt in my mind the Chiefs will be amazing, and I think that should be what everyone kind of thinking going into this year.
Yep, I had the Chiefs going 12-4, one less win than you, Jack. But you hit it right on the nail. Their whole core is back. The way they structured Mahomes' contract, I mean, Anish was spot on with that. I think this team it's just a lock for me for a playoff spot. I mean, you shouldn't even question it. I'd say they're a top 3 roster in football. I do have them losing to Baltimore, I believe, in week 3. I have them losing to the Saints, and I think they slip up against the Bills too. And then I have them splitting with the Broncos as well. So that's 12-4. But overall, I think – oh, sorry. No, I had them beating the Bills, and I had them splitting against the Chargers and the Broncos.
Wow,
okay. Because I'm going 4-2 in the division. But I think the Chiefs – it's super self-explanatory. I mean, their whole roster is basically returning. There's no major changes. The only real unknown on that offense is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I think he's going to be a beast in Andy Reid's system. I mean, we've seen how he's utilized running backs like LaShawn McCoy before in Philly. I mean, I think I have nothing much to say. I mean, I just think the Chiefs are going to be that team in the AFC, only second behind another. But, 12-4 for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm just baffled. I mean, I was telling you, Jack, Chris Jones comes up literally a week after we record the episode. I'm like, who said that they would be able to do it? But okay, back to the Chiefs. I don't know why you guys have them losing to the Ravens. I think this is an easy pick for me. I got the Chiefs. I think Lamar has been able to do really well in his career. He's got 3 losses in the regular season. 2 of them were to Kansas City. I think Mahomes has his number. So I basically have them going 13-2. And I have them dropping the Week 17 game because I don't even think they need to play their starters. So I basically have them going 13-2, but I think they drop Week 17, so 13-3. But this Chiefs team, man, as long as you have Patrick Mahomes, it's not even a doubt in my mind. I mean, yep. I would have to be jinxing them right now for them to not make the playoffs. I mean, it's like Mahomes is amazing. I still remember when Jack picked him in the to win the Super Bowl. I think it was before the even playoffs started. Kudos to him for that. Obviously, he did kind of slander it with the picks later with Chris Jones, but that's okay. I mean, I've said it before. I wasn't the biggest Mahomes fan prior to a Super Bowl win because I said I cannot name you the face of the NFL until you have that, and he showed it. So now that he's the face of the NFL, there is really nothing I can say or critique this team about. I think their defense gets a lot better. Obviously, they have some issues with their secondary. I think Kendall Fuller will be an underrated loss. But that's why I think the Broncos can beat him with Cortland Sutton. I think he's gonna have a field day. Against that Chiefs. Against that Chiefs secondary. So I think the Chiefs will go 13-2, 13-3, basically. I don't think they lose to the Saints either. I think they win that. I really have this team rolling. I mean, the only losses I have are the Bills and the Broncos. I think the Bills can beat them, upset them. That's pretty much it. I think this team is stacked, easily in that tier 1. So I think we should just move on and leave it at that.
I think I want to talk about that Chiefs Saints game. That game I cannot wait to watch. That has got to be I think my most anticipated game on the entire.
That
game.
was the Super Bowl 53 that everyone wanted to see.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I just cannot wait to watch that game. I think that both teams are just that's going to be an amazing game. Like Chiefs Rams a couple years ago, I think this might be a better game than that one.
You think it's going to be that high scoring?
3 weeks until
I don't know. I honestly think that
I don't even think
lower
it'll be
scoring,
like that.
but a better game.
Yeah, I can see that too. But again, I mean, you guys got the Saints. I got the Chiefs in that one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doubting the Chiefs, like I don't know what's wrong with you at the moment because
yeah.
Right?
Wait. You're doubting the Chiefs. Hold on.
No. I'm not doubting the Chiefs on the field. I'm saying for their future, I don't know what's going to happen with the cap situation, but if you have this team going anything under 10 wins, 11 wins, like
that's absurd.
No, anything under 12, man. Like, I mean, who could they? I mean, I get their schedules
barring injury, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I feel like this team could still win 10 games with someone else at quarterback too. Like that's how good this roster is.
9 or 10. Again,
9 or 10.
It's my homeboy.
That's pretty bold.
Like, see, Alex Smith makes them a 9-7, 10-win team. My homeboy makes them a 13-win team.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
that's a
big
difference.
You put an average quarterback in there, I feel like they can win 9-10 games. That's how good this roster is. And then you add the best player the best quarterback in the NFL.
No, the best player.
Best player.
It's best player in the NFL.
Yes.
Best player in the NFL to the roster. It's a 13 first seed caliber team every year.
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe
as long as you said best player, I'm okay with that.